Welcome back. Now we're going to be making a croque madame using a delicious savory blueberry compote. To make the blueberry compote, I love using frozen blueberries. And the reason is that as the blueberries start to cook, the blueberries will burst out of the orbs and then release all their juices in the pectin. This way, the compote is really nice and thick and flavorful at the same time. Plus, you can get these frozen blueberries year-round. So first off, we're gonna start at the stove. I'm gonna add my butter to the pot and let it melt. I'm gonna have a nice large sauce pot to give me room to stir my compote. I'm gonna put it at about medium high heat. So after the butter is melted, I added all of my savory herbs, like fresh rosemary, some chopped garlic and white onion, and I'm gonna let it saute and sweat in the butter just until it starts to get fragrant. Couple minutes, not too much longer. I'll know when I can add all my blueberries and balsamic and honey and salt and pepper when the onion starts to turn translucent. Nice fragrances are coming. I'm gonna add my salt and pepper. And then I'm going to add some nice clover honey. Give it a sweetness to go with the savory. Little bit of balsamic glaze. I want to use the glaze because the glaze is a little bit thicker in consistency than just regular balsamic vinegar. So I've mixed all of the compote ingredients except for the blueberries first. And I did that because if I added the honey and the balsamic glaze after the blueberries, the frozen blueberries would have caused all of the liquid to adhere to it, and it would have been much more difficult to mix. And then I'm going to add the blueberries in. Oh, it's like a science project. Look at it, it's kind of smoky. All right, we have our blueberries in. Now I'm just gonna cover. Let it simmer nice and low for about 20 minutes. I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna stir it once in a while, just kind of check in and see how it's doing. So now the compote's cooked down. If you see the blueberries, they've started to release their liquid. Looks really nice and juicy. And the liquid's actually reduced down quite a bit. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to chill it by putting it in a container that's like nice and thin. You can use a full hotel pan if you would like. Any container or baking dish that will work. All right, now that our blueberry compote is chilled and at room temperature, it's time to build our Sammies. So I'm gonna take a slice. I'm just gonna build two at the same time. There you go, one to share. So I'm gonna take my French toast that I made and I'm going to start with a little bit of cheese. I'm gonna put it on an angle. I'm gonna do some ham. And I really wanna play up the blueberries on this. This savory compote is the bomb. So I'm going to actually just like load it on, let it gush out, let it ooze out a little bit, that's okay. Croque madames are supposed to be kind of, like fork and knife sandwich anyway. Doesn't have to be super clean. And then I'm gonna top it with the top slice of French toast. Here we go. No, I want this way. I'm gonna take my bechamel, top it with the bechamel. Here you go. Just a little. I'm gonna add one more slice of cheese to the top. Because I'm going to broil it, I'm going to add the cheese. And now I'm going to take it to the oven. All right, so we have our croque madame here, this ooey gooey, unctuous, brunchy sandwich. I'm loving it. It's all toasted in the cheese. It's so melty. So I'm going to move this, oh yes, sandwich here, right in the center of the plate. And you know what? I'm calling an audible and I'm adding more blueberry compote because it is so beautiful. It's so flavorful on top of the cheese. I'm gonna top it still with the traditional croque madame of a fried egg. Little hit of chive for color. Look at this beauty. This savory blueberry compote is just amazing with the rosemary and garlic and onion. And I know that right now I have it on this brunch plate, this croque madame, but you can actually use it for charcuterie boards as well. You can top it on burgers and other handhelds. Basically any fruit jam that you would use, This blueberry compote is just perfection for it. So thanks again for joining me in the kitchen, and we'll see you soon.